Welcome to Fort Walton Beach, Florida. If you're looking for a city that combines coastal charm with practical perks, you're in for a real treat. This vibrant community is a favorite of military retirees, government contractors, and military families stationed at Eglin or nearby Hurlburt Field. Fort Walton Beach offers housing that's more affordable than Destin or Niceville, has fewer tourists than its neighboring Destin, and offers tons of goods and services and things to do, which makes it super convenient and an exciting place to live. So in this video, we're going to cover Fort Walton Beach's rich history, the lifestyle, and what it might be like to live there, affordability and cost of living, the real estate market, of course, and how Fort Walton Beach stacks up against nearby areas like Destin, Niceville, and Santa Rosa Beach. So if you're considering a move to Fort Walton Beach, or just want to explore what makes this community so unique, hit that subscribe button and stick around till the end because we're going to be diving into everything that you need to know about living in Fort Walton Beach. And if you've got questions along the way, just drop them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Hey there, everybody. It's me, Hillary, your Fort Walton Beach realtor with Location Real Estate. If you're new to this channel, we dive into everything that you need to know about living in Fort Walton Beach and the Florida Panhandle, from lifestyle, communities, things to do, to the food scene, and of course, the real estate market. If you enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Fort Walton Beach area or anywhere along the Florida Panhandle, all you have to do is schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. You'll find all of my contact information is linked below, and you can also check out current listings on my website. That link is down there too. So, all right, let's jump into today's topic. Now let's talk about lifestyle in Fort Walton Beach. I think it's a little coastal gem. It is nestled between Destin and Navarre on the western shore of the Choctawhatchee Bay. It's got a really neat mix of laid-back vibes, a really neat little history, and it's a super convenient location. So what can you expect from living here? Well, for starters, you have access to the most stunning beaches in the world on the Gulf Coast, just a few minutes away. There's always tons of fun, waterfront parks, you can do paddleboarding and fishing, and I really like the little downtown area. It's super cute with locally owned shops and restaurants. And of course, we still have lots of big box retailers for everyday needs. A lot of the neighborhoods are very family friendly, which is perfect for families with kids. And then you've got access to top-notch schools and the Fort Walton Beach Medical Center for your convenience. So whether you're dreaming of a beach home, a quiet spot to retire, or an affordable investment property, Fort Walton Beach may just have what you're looking for. So now you're probably wondering, where is Fort Walton Beach? Fort Walton Beach is located in the Florida Panhandle, right on the Gulf of Mexico, situated between Destin and Navarre. It is perfectly positioned for easy access to the Gulf Coast beaches, Santa Rosa Sound, and the Choctawhatchee Bay. The city is conveniently connected by major transportation corridors. US Highway 98, which runs east and west through the south side of town, connects Fort Walton Beach to Destin and Navarre. Then you have State Road 85, which runs north and south and provides easy access to the Eglin Air Force Base from downtown. So here's what surrounds Fort Walton Beach. So to the south, we have the Gulf of Mexico with the beautiful beaches and the emerald green waters. And to the north, we have the Choctawhatchee Bay and tons of little bayous, perfect for boating and fishing. To the west, we have Hurlburt Field, which is home to the Air Force Special Operations Command. And to the east, we have Destin. It's typically about a 20-minute drive away, unless it's tourist season. And then the distances to major cities: Destin is 8 miles to the east, Niceville 18 miles to the north, Pensacola 40 miles to the west, and then Panama City Beach is 50 miles to the east. As you can see, Fort Walton Beach's central location makes it a fantastic home base for exploring the Florida Panhandle. When it comes to getting to work, Fort Walton Beach is all about convenience, especially for those stationed at nearby military bases. Eglin Air Force Base is just a 10 to 15 minute drive to the north, depending on your location within the city. Hurlburt Field is an easy 10 to 15 minute commute west for those working at this Air Force installation. Now, if you're headed to Destin, it's only about a 15-minute drive to the east, and Niceville is roughly 20 minutes to the north. For those who work from home or have a more flexible schedule, Fort Walton Beach really does offer some short commute times and is super convenient to just about everything that you need. The average daily commute time there is just about 22 minutes, so you can spend less time stuck in traffic and more time enjoying your family. Now, for those who prefer public transportation, Okaloosa County Transit provides bus services throughout the entire area. So it connects Fort Walton Beach to Destin, Niceville, and Crestview. So it's a really affordable and eco-friendly way to get around. If you travel for work by air, we have two major airports. We have the Destin Fort Walton Beach Airport, about 15 minutes north for the regional and domestic flights, and then you have Pensacola International Airport, which is about 50 minutes to the west for more extensive travel options. So Fort Walton Beach really does offer you some fantastic convenience, making it an excellent place to live, work, and play. Now let's take a quick look at the history of Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach has a really rich history that dates back thousands of years. The area was originally inhabited by Native American tribes, and the evidence of their presence can still be seen at the Indian Temple Mound Museum. That was one of my kids' favorite places to visit. It's a significant archaeological site right in the heart of the city. In the late 1800s, the area began to grow and attract settlers who were drawn to its beautiful coastline, fertile fishing waters, and mild climate. It was initially a small fishing village, much like many of the neighboring communities. Fort Walton Beach also has a Civil War connection. During the war, Confederate forces were established in Camp Walton area to defend the waterways of the Santa Rosa Sound and the Choctawhatchee Bay. By the mid-20th century, Fort Walton Beach began to grow rapidly thanks to the establishment of Eglin Air Force Base and its strategic location on the Gulf Coast. Fort Walton Beach also became one of the earliest tourist destinations on the Emerald Coast, welcoming visitors long before Destin ever rose to fame. Today, the city is a vibrant hub, blending its historical roots with modern amenities. With its strong military ties, beautiful beaches, and family-friendly atmosphere, Fort Walton Beach continues to be one of the most favorable Florida Panhandle places to live. Next on the list is Fort Walton Beach's report card. According to niche.com, Fort Walton Beach scores an overall A- based on the 12 categories shown on your screen. Niche.com uses millions of data points and reviews from local residents to rank cities all across the U.S. So here's how Fort Walton Beach stacks up according to niche.com. It's number 6 best places to raise a family in Okaloosa County. It's 165 out of 662 places with the best public schools in Florida. It ranks 425 out of 1,200 best places to raise a family in Florida. 456 out of 1,196 best places to buy a house in Florida. This is a fantastic website with tons of helpful information for anyone considering a move. You can check out the full report linked in the description down below. Now we're going to talk about things to do in Fort Walton Beach other than going to the beach. Living in Fort Walton Beach means having endless opportunities for outdoor fun, family-friendly attractions, and exciting community events. Here are some of my favorite spots. Number 1 on the list is the Gulfarium Marine Adventure Park. It is a must visit for families, offering up-close encounters with dolphins, sea lions, and lots of other marine life. They've recently expanded, so you've definitely got to check it out. Next on the list, we have the Liza Jackson Park, located right on the Santa Rosa Sound. There's a boat launch there, picnic areas, and playgrounds, and even it has a dog park so they can swim in the water too. The Fort Walton Beach Landing Park is next. It's located downtown, and this park typically hosts community events, festivals, and offers a playground and scenic views of the Santa Rosa Sound. Heritage Park and Cultural Center is a great place to explore the area's rich history, including the Indian Temple Mound Museum and Civil War exhibits, and a whole lot more. Next, we have the Air Force Armament Museum, where you can discover an impressive collection of historic aircraft, weaponry, and exhibits that honor military aviation history. So it's a must-see for military enthusiasts and history buffs. Then we have the Santa Rosa Sound, which is perfect for boating, kayaking, paddleboarding, and fishing. It offers amazing views of the Emerald Coast. Then we have the Emerald Coast Science Center, which is an interactive museum that's perfect for kids and curious adults because it offers hands-on exhibits and live animal encounters. It's really a lot of fun. If you love festivals, Fort Walton Beach has plenty to offer. We have the Billy Bowlegs Pirate Festival. You can dress up and celebrate the area's pirate history with a weekend of parades, live music, and lots of family fun. The other parade we have is the Mardi Gras Parade. Again, you can dress up with all your beads. It's a lively celebration filled with beads, costumes, and fun for all ages. So year round, you will find farmers markets, live music events, and seasonal celebrations throughout the city. From outdoor adventures to cultural experiences, Fort Walton Beach has something for everyone to enjoy. Next up, the food scene in Fort Walton Beach. Fort Walton Beach's food scene is a perfect mix of local flavor, coastal favorites, and unique dining experiences. Now, while the city does have a few well-known chains, it really shines with its variety of locally loved spots offering everything from fresh seafood to international cuisine. Now, whether you're craving Gulf Coast to table seafood, a fun taco spot, or something a little out of the ordinary, Fort Walton Beach definitely delivers. Here are some of my favorite restaurants. Number 1 on the list is The Shack. It's the original waterfront crab shack. It is a local staple for fresh, no-fuss seafood with beautiful waterfront views. Then we have the Old Bay Steamer, and that place is known for its incredible steamed seafood platters, perfect for big groups or even just date nights. Then we have the Angler's Beachside Grill, where you can enjoy classic beachside dining with fresh seafood and a laid-back vibe, and it's right on the Gulf. Then we have the Rockin' Tacos, and that is a really fun spot where you can get creative tacos, margaritas, and an unbeatable views of the beach. Then if you like German food, Bavarian's Wursthaus is there for you. So it has fantastic German cuisine, beer, and it has a really fun, lively atmosphere. Then we have the Boardroom Pub and Grub, and that's a super casual spot known for its great burgers, wings, and local craft beers. Finally, we have Dancha Peruvian food, and that place is unique, and it has delicious option for Peruvian dishes that will absolutely take your taste buds on a whole nother trip. Have you ever visited Fort Walton Beach before? Let me know what your favorite restaurant is by dropping it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your recommendations. Now let's take a look at the school system in Fort Walton Beach. Whether you have children or not, understanding the local school system is very important because it can impact property tax rates, resale value, and rent rates in the area. The schools in Fort Walton Beach are managed by the Okaloosa County School District, one of the top performing districts in Florida. According to greatschools.org, the student-teacher ratio is 17-1, which is close to the state average of 17-1. Teachers with over 3 years experience is 89%, which is above the state average of 82%. The percent of full-time teachers who are certified is 99%, which is above the state average of 97%. Fort Walton Beach is also home to the Northwest Florida State College Fort Walton Beach campus, which offers fantastic opportunities for high school students and adults seeking continuing education. High schoolers can take advantage of dual enrollment programs, while adults can explore a variety of degree and certification options. Our local schools are known for their strong academics and extracurricular activities, but choosing the best fit for your child is a personal decision and may take some research. To help with this, I've linked the full report down in the description below. Now let's dive into the Fort Walton Beach real estate market. The Fort Walton Beach real estate market is known for its affordability, variety, and strong military ties. So whether you're looking for a little starter home, a waterfront property, or something just close to the beach, Fort Walton Beach offers plenty of options to fit your needs. Now, the median home value is $318,714, according to Zillow, and that's the fourth quarter 2024. Over the past year, prices have remained fairly steady with only a slight decrease of about 2.1% over the past year. Some popular neighborhoods in Fort Walton Beach include Paquito Bayou, which is known for its waterfront homes, peaceful vibe, and convenient access to Eglin Air Force Base. Shalimar Point is a golf course community with stunning homes and a serene environment. Then we have Kenwood. It's an established family-friendly neighborhood close to schools and parks. Then we have Elliott Point, and that's a waterfront community with gorgeous views of the Choctawhatchee Bay. Then we have Okaloosa Island, which is perfect for beach lovers, offering a coastal living with a mix of condos and single-family homes. Fort Walton Beach is highly sought after for its close proximity to Eglin Air Force Base and Hurlburt Field, making it a popular choice for military and civilian employees. Over the past year, we've seen consistent demand in Fort Walton Beach, even with higher interest rates. Now, market activity typically peaks during the spring and summer months, which is driven by families relocating before the school year and military personnel moving in or out of the area. So if interest rates drop, we're likely to see an increased demand, which could push prices up. So if you're thinking about buying a home in Fort Walton Beach, now is a great time to start your search. And remember, if you're considering new construction, those homes don't always show up on the MLS unless they're already built or at least under construction. So if you're interested, reach out to us. We stay in the loop with the local builders who often offer fantastic incentives like discounted interest rates if you use their preferred lender, or thousands of dollars in upgrades and closing credits. So whether you're looking in Fort Walton Beach, Destin, Niceville, or any of the surrounding communities, we're here to help with a list of available homes, financing options, and the latest builder incentives. So if you'd like to, just click the link below to schedule a time with me. I'd love to help you find your perfect home. Now that we know the average home value in Fort Walton Beach, let's compare that to the surrounding cities. Destin comes in at $604,000, Miramar Beach $698,000, Santa Rosa Beach $969,000, Freeport $417,000, and Niceville $439,000. Keep in mind, these prices are as of the fourth quarter 2024. So now let's take a look at how much home you can buy with $328,000 in Fort Walton Beach. Check out these beautiful homes. Okay, so now you may be wondering, what's my payment going to look like for a $328,000 home? Well, I can't give you an exact number because a lot depends on a couple of factors, like the current interest rate, your credit score, and your down payment. So here's what I can tell you. 20% down is an absolute myth. These days, most people put about 3 to 5% down depending on the type of loan that they qualify for. That said, putting 20% down does get rid of the private mortgage insurance, or PMI, which can be a big monthly savings if it works for your financial situation. If you're looking for a mortgage lender, I work with lots of lenders who specialize in all types of loans to suit just about any need, including VA loans for veterans and active duty military, FHA loans, conventional loans, second home loans, investment property loans, jumbo loans, physician loans, self-employed loans, and that's not all. They also offer first-time home buyer programs that can even help you if you're not quite ready to buy. For instance, if you need to work on your credit or save for a down payment, they can create a personalized plan just for you to help get you on the path to home ownership. For your convenience, I've linked a mortgage calculator on my website down below. Just remember to add your estimated taxes and insurance for a more accurate monthly payment. Now, if you want more detailed information about your mortgage options, go ahead and reach out to me and I will connect you with one of my preferred local lenders. They're here to help every step of the way. Next up, cost of living in Fort Walton Beach. According to bestplaces.net, Fort Walton Beach's cost of living is 0.9% higher than the U.S. average, but 2.1% lower than the Florida average. Much of this is driven by housing costs, which are about 15.3% above the national average. However, many residents find the affordability worth it because of the city's access to beautiful beaches, great schools, and its proximity to both Eglin Air Force Base and Hurlburt Field. The sales tax rate in Okaloosa County is 7%. The property taxes remain relatively low compared to other states, and Florida residents benefit from having no state income tax, a major savings for many households. Check out the link below for more detailed cost of living information. I hope this video gave you some great insight into living in Fort Walton Beach. If you're considering a move to this incredible area or just exploring your options, reach out because we would love to help with all your buying, selling, or investing needs. Now, if you're relocating from out of the state or elsewhere in the Florida Panhandle, I can definitely connect you with an agent to assist with your relocation. All of our information is down below. Just schedule a quick consultation or just continue to view homes on our website. If you're still unsure about Fort Walton Beach, consider checking out other great areas like Niceville, Destin, and Freeport. And if you have any other questions about this video, just drop them down in the comment section below, or just let me know what you think of Fort Walton Beach. Now, if you want to keep seeing content like this about living in Fort Walton Beach and the Florida Panhandle, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you know when we drop new content. See you in the next video.